Why hello there everyone and welcome back. I'm your host today, Mr. Mobile, and today I'm going to be going over my thoughts on this chapter 2, season 6, isn't it? So I thought I would go over my thoughts on it, and in the background here you're just seeing me move my old builds into one of those thermal maps so I can try and get more maps to build on stuff because I've got some big plans in the future. But anyway, at the start we're going to be going over all the good stuff, and then we're going to go over all the bad stuff I didn't like, and then what we're also going to be doing is we're going to be going over the 2 game modes. We're going to be going over creative, and then we're going to be going over battle royale. Now creative this season got a massive update compared to like any other season. So first off, what we got was they upgraded the chapter. They upgraded the system that creative was on to the newer one. If you didn't know, creative until this season ran on the older system, and that's why we couldn't get cars or anything. So they upgraded it to the new one, and then now we can get them all, which is pretty nice. Man, I wish I could select more stuff because it's going to take a very long time. But anyway, back to the thing. So the good stuff about the creative updates so far. I like that we've got vehicles and all now. That's brilliant. Like, look at this. Look at all these devices now we've got. We got the new barrier device. It's amazing. Like, it's got a bigger render distance than the old one, which is way better. They should just make you have that one now. I don't know why they haven't got rid of the other one yet. Then we got the safe device, the crash pads, surfboards, helicopters, boats, fishing zones, and did we get the health power up? I think we got the health power up as well. That might be last season and stuff. I'm not sure if any of those came in this season either, but we did get a lot of new devices. We even got all the makeshift weapons and all of the primal weapons, which was a nice little kind of weapon upgrade. We haven't got much weapon upgrades in a while. And in consumables we also got all of the building resources, and we got all of the fish, and we got all of the key cards and fruit and veg, and the pro fishing rods are all the fishing rods. Also a nice wee touch. Now we did also get 200 more channels and stuff, which was great, and we got the new thermal islands and all, which is even more great. I honestly love them. They're apparently almost the size of the chapter 1 island, so you can guess why I'm trying to move these over to get an extra island or 2, because your boy really wants to make that their chapter 1 map. But anyway, so the stuff I don't like about creative this season, first off, I kind of missed the Brute. Brute was one of my favourite things ever, so that's a wee bit disappointing that that's gone. I also don't really like how they started releasing stuff and they weren't completely finished. There was a save point device. It wasn't 100% done, but they released it anyway, and then they had to get rid of it again because it just wasn't working. So that was a wee bit of a flop there. Now, the thermal islands, I also am a wee bit struggling with, because if you've been in any of my live streams, they lag a lot. In fact, my game has even crashed in them because we were doing a build challenge in them, trying to make a death run with the stream, and a game crashed on me during stream, which was not great. So that happened. So if they could maybe optimize the device or the thermal islands a wee bit more, that would be great. But besides that, they're very good. I like them a lot. Apparently you can get up to 300,000 memory, which is pretty amazing to say the least. But anyway, why don't we now just go ahead and move on to Battle Royale. So Battle Royale was where it all started. We got the new weapons, we got the wildlife, we got a whole load of new mythicals, new MP act with, and we got the crafting system. Now let's go over the stuff I did like. I liked the new kind of colours in the middle. They were pretty cool, the nice orange autumny colours. The only thing was, why would you bring out the autumn stuff when it's spring? That doesn't make too much sense to me. But besides that, I actually kind of like the color scheme of it. The shape of it was a wee bit weird, but I'm assuming it's maybe something to do with the storyline, so that's all fine. Now, the crafting system, it was okay. At the start, I absolutely loved it. I thought, wow, this is actually probably the coolest thing I've ever seen. And all the weapons we got like 2 extra sets of weapons. We got the makeshift weapons, and we got primal weapons. So that's probably one of the biggest weapon updates we've ever gotten an update. I also like the spire thing. The spire thing was pretty cool. A big tower you could run up and stuff. I liked that. And then we had the kind of live event. It wasn't really live, but you could play through it as soon as you opened the game. That was really creative, to be honest, and I actually kind of enjoyed it more than the live events in a certain way. Live events have their own kind of specialty. Want the tree? Fine then, tree, you're not coming with us. Now, I like the wildlife in a particular way. The chickens I liked, they were pretty cool. And the wolves were alright. They were kind of annoying, to be honest. The rest of the wildlife I wasn't too sure about. The boar wasn't bad either. But besides that, there wasn't much more I really liked about it. The quest thing was still there. I don't really like the quest thing, but they tell you something. They do keep you busy, which is the problem. It feels a wee bit grindy, the quest. Now, the stuff I didn't really like, as I said, was kind of the quests. But I kind of liked the quests as well in their own way. But the stuff I didn't like in the end was the rest of the wildlife. The wildlife just doesn't feel right in a kind of battle royale game. Like, you're meant to be finding other people, you're not meant to be going looking for animals and killing them, right? And not just that, but I feel like would vegetarians not like the game anymore because you have to go and kill animals? I don't know about that one, but that's what I thought when they came out. And the raptors are super annoying. Like, they didn't bring anything really out to do with raptors. Like, everyone thought that they might have done a Jurassic Park or Jurassic World kind of crossover, but they didn't. No, it was just for like one skin in the battle pass, you know, that's that. So that was kind of like meh. And I was actually playing yesterday, and the raptors just got in the way so much. They were a lot faster, though, to be honest, if you were to put them up against raptors and what people think raptors are supposed to be, they'd be a lot faster. So maybe crank the speed up on that. They also did a lot of damage, and raptors are supposed to be in packs, and they usually fight together. They didn't really do that for me. I started shooting at one at quite a far distance, and it didn't even come after me until I went like 3 floors in front of it. And even then, the other ones just walked away. They didn't care that their friend was being killed. So they should have maybe worked on how the raptors worked a wee bit, maybe searched a wee bit of research on how they worked. That was my thoughts on that. Then the crafting system, it was grindy at the start. Man, was it grindy. Not so much grindy anymore, but as other people have said in the community and all, it really does not belong in the battle royale game. Like, you're not meant to start off with absolute trash weapon and then appear like in front of someone who has a purple pump because they went and destroyed all the vehicles in Weeping Woods and got their blue makeshift changed into a, like, whatchamacallit, purple pump. But then they did, like, raise the amounts. Oh, why is that copied over again? But yeah, that was the problem I had with that. Besides that, I liked it. It was just too grindy and didn't really fit in the game. But they did plan it pretty well. But unfortunately, I think it's coming back next too. So I'm not too sure what I think about all of that. Now, the next stuff I want to say that I didn't really enjoy was... Another stuff I didn't like too much was... The stuff I didn't really like was they didn't change a lot on the outside of the map, and I've actually been watching some other people talk about it. Yeah, they didn't change anything around the outside. They changed like one location last season, and it was the stealthy stronghold. Then they didn't change really anything else. Then this season, the only thing they changed on the outside was putting barriers on like 4 places or whatever. Whoa, big deal. You literally can drive through the entire thing. So that was pretty pointless. There wasn't any updates to locations. The only place that had a big update was that sheriff's house near near Lazy Lake. So that, I guess, was probably the biggest change update. Like, people were always saying, hey, there's changes happening in the middle of the map. No, there wasn't. There was not changes happening in the middle of the map. Thank you very much. Because I didn't check. I just seen the people's videos, and they were like, I don't see much changing. And right, they were. There was nothing changing in it because I played. And to be honest, I did land there a few times, and each time I landed there was nothing different compared to the time before. So that was complete absolute rubbish. So what I want them to do next season, that was another thing I should have said at the start, talking about what I would like them to do next season. And before we do that, actually, I didn't talk about the battle pass. That's a good one. So I actually kind of really liked the battle pass. The skins were okay. There wasn't too many Mimi skins, to be honest. There was 2 collab skins at the start, Teen Titans 1 and Tomb Raider 1. Wasn't a fan of them, to be honest. Like the PS2 style for the Tomb Raider one, but besides that, wasn't a fan of skins at all. Too much DC stuff personally for me as well this season. I'm a pretty big fan of DC, to be honest, but I'm not that big of a fan to say, yeah, I like all the stuff in the game. Then they had the Deathstroke. His nose, man, his nose was bad compared to what I seen in the TV shows and stuff. And yeah, that was that. So next season, I hope they don't do that. And please make the secret skin, first of all, secret. Oops, I just deleted some of my Bob Ross art. Let's fix that. And the other thing was, don't make it a football skin or some kind of sports skin again. Like, I never wanted a soccer skin or football skin, whatever you want to call it, in my locker. Never mind a icon skin. Never wanted an icon skin, and never wanted a football skin. And what comes to my locker after doing the challenges, not just any football skin, but a football skin that's based off someone that I have never even heard of. And I really don't care about that skin at all, so please don't do that again. Like, the thing that I hate the most about it, the style, like the second style for the football skin, that's got nothing to do with the footballer except the colours on the style and his numbers on it. Whoa, they could have literally made the secret skin, like his second style, the Iron Man looking style, they could have just made that the secret skin and maybe put their own colours on it and got rid of his number. Then it would have just been their own skin. There's no way that the footballer guy made that skin, but that's what my thoughts were on that. So please make it your own thing, Fortnite. But yeah, guys, that is my thoughts on it. So, oh, and next season they're going to be bringing the crafting system back already. I know that because some guys got info from guys that work in Epic, which whoever that is, I'm very disappointed and like giving up on your company like that. Like, that company's got some good stuff planned and you gotta leak it. Like, come on, bro. And you like can't go anywhere anymore without hearing a leak of a game, so I just watch them anyway. But I kind of hate that. But yeah, the leaking thing, but yeah, the crafting system's going to be back. Now, next season they're also going to be bringing Save the World, some Save the World weapons, like sci-fi weapons, or is it sci-fi? I used to call it sci-fi, I think it's sci-fi actually, I've just been calling it wrong my entire life. But that's a thing that's coming, it's in like the teasers now. I assume Superman's coming, so already another DC one, great. And apparently Wonder Woman was meant to be coming too. Yeah, another DC one. But that was that. But tell me guys in the comments, what do you want to see come to Fortnite next season and what you want gone? Once again, they're also bringing new wildlife like kangaroos and stuff. They're bound to like stop with the wildlife eventually if people just start hating the kind of like crafting system, because there'll be no point in the wildlife besides healing purposes, so they'll probably get rid of it eventually, I would say, maybe. And I don't think they'll get rid of vehicles much either. Oh, I like the vehicle upgrades in this season, that was pretty nifty. But besides that guys, that's all I've got to say about the season, and I'll see you in tomorrow when I either go over the Creative Hub or else the new season. I'll probably go over the Creative Hub tomorrow, and then Wednesday I'll go over the new season. But anyway, I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye. Ugh.